everybody. Paranormal Video Gamer here. Again, I apologize for the hair. My hair has been doing this weird alfalfa thing lately, and I have no idea why. Um, but as the title suggests, the reason that I'm doing this particular live stream is because there's been some questions that people have wanted to know um, about me, about the streaming, about what's going on, projects I'm working on. So I figured I'd explain some of the stuff that's going on, some of the stuff that's, not going on, and give you guys the rundown of basically everything that's been happening lately. So, first off, I apologize for not being able to consistently do a live stream for hours and hours like I used to do. Unfortunately, because of work schedules, because of life schedule, because, I've got friends and family that constantly want to see me, that want to hang out with me and, you know, spend time with me. Sometimes I don't get the luxury of being able to sit down and do a live stream. And there's also been some internet issues here at my house. Um, I've talked to the internet provider many, many times. They finally agreed that the setup that I have for my internet is old, and since they don't have the updated lines in my neighborhood, which is what's called fiber optic, um, it pretty much I'm using the old school, I guess you could say, analog method, a step above dial up, as I like to call it. If you remember dial up from back in the day, you used to, pretty much use your phone in order to get online, and you needed a constant back and forth, and it would make this weird, like, fax machine noise, and it was annoying as heck. But that's how we had to log on to the internet back in the day. And yeah, my internet it's pretty ancient um, in terms of download, upload, all that kind of fun stuff. So I've been fighting with the internet provider to upgrade my equipment, because the equipment is actually a rental equipment agreement that I entered like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, something like that. And hey, everybody, welcome, welcome, welcome. Um, but yeah, like 2 years ago, I signed a commitment to the internet provider to provide the equipment so I can do fast live streams. Loved you and Mork and Mindy. um, it's not stolen. Video gamer. It's not stolen equipment. It's rented. So basically, you pay a fee every month to rent the equipment, and it's Spectrum. So hey, Wanda, welcome. So I've been doing that. I've been every single month. I think they charge like $6. It's a modem and a Wi-Fi connector. I mean, it's old as dirt. I mean, I've had it probably, I had to take a guess, 4 years, 5 years already. Well, anyway, they finally agreed that my equipment needs to be updated, so I'm getting a upgrade to Wi-Fi 7. I'm still running off of Wi-Fi 6. So, for a while I debated on whether or not I should just buy the equipment, because it's kind of like, well, if I'm renting it and they don't want to upgrade, which that was the biggest problem, is trying to get them to upgrade everything, because the router and the modem would do this weird thing where it would literally drop the signal like halfway through, and I don't know why, but it would drop it, and then I wouldn't have internet access for like 3 days or 2 days, or I'd have internet access for like 6 hours, 8 hours, and then it would shut off and I wouldn't have access for 3 hours. So I couldn't do a consistent live stream, and it was annoying as heck, especially when you want to do a live stream and you just simply can't. So again, they finally agreed, all right, we're going to update your stuff. So I've been thinking about just buying the equipment myself, and that way I know I've got something probably better updated than the crap they have. Spectrum is notorious for doing this. So, uh, Barrett, I'm doing quite well. Thanks, man. Thanks for asking. Joe Dojo. I appreciate the smiley faces with the tongue. Um, but yeah, I've been thinking about just buying the equipment and going for it because what do I got to lose? So that's what has been going on with the internet and why I haven't been able to do live streams consistently. And it sucks because, I want to be able to do a live stream more frequently. And I'm actually using my, okay, I don't know why you would even say that. That's just disrespectful, man. I appreciate that, Johnson. Thank you very, very much. But yeah, the consistency of the Wi-Fi has been kind of like, eh. Some days it's good, other days are like it's crap. But you know, uh, it's just, I think it's time. I think it's time that I get some better equipment. So, a couple of the projects I'm working on, as you guys know, about 2 years ago, I appreciate that, Barrett. About 2 years ago, I was working on a Dead Space project where I was going to tell the story of Michael Altman. That is now, believe it or not, back on the table because I met somebody the other day who expressed that they would love to do some of the makeup and some of the story with Dead Space. So I was like, okay, yeah, we can do this. So I'm going to do an unauthorized free video. I'm probably going to put that on Facebook and just have it on there so I don't get like God knows how many copyright strikes and stuff on that. But it's going to be a free video you watch. You just go check it out and all that kind of stuff. But I'll get you guys a link when it's available, and I'll do a trailer for it. But that's one of the things I'm working on. I'm also, believe it or not, I just bought a brand new guitar, and I'm going to do an unboxing here in a day or so. I opened up the box just to inspect the guitar, just to make sure that it was legitimate and it was good. And yeah, so I'm going to do not really an unboxing, but kind of like a show of what the guitar is going to look like. And I've got a couple ideas. I actually want to do a DC Joker inspired guitar. So I'm going to paint it green and purple. And I'm going to have some Joker stickers on the front end, on the top of it. It's a really cool looking guitar. I saw it the one day on Temu, of all places, and then I saw it again on Amazon shortly after. And I said to myself, you know what? I have not had an actual guitar. I've always had to like rent stuff or borrow stuff. I really just wanted a guitar. And for the price point, it's not bad. I only paid $66 for the guitar. And it probably has cheap pickups and it probably has a cheap, neck, which it is what it is. I mean, you're paying for, a severely discounted product that may not last forever. But I mean, for me, I wanted to do a DIY particular unboxing or guitar, and this was an option that was available to me, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I can do that. So you're going to look forward to that here. The other thing that I want to mention, there has been a rumor going around, and I want to address that rumor because it's been kind of eating at me for the last couple weeks. People have been kind of sending me messages on Facebook and sending me message on Twitter and on Discord. I've gotten a couple people that sent messages on Discord about this particular rumor. And that rumor, I will say, is a false rumor. To go into a little bit of detail, um, you know, let's see here. Oh, wait. I don't know why that did that. All right. Sorry about that. But yeah, so for all those people that don't know what the rumor is, I'll go into it. So there's this rumor that was going around on the internet here that I had moved to Canada. I don't know why people thought I moved to Canada. Weirdest rumor to ever put on the internet. But someone said, "Hey, I heard you went to Canada." And I thought, okay, that's kind of weird. No one's ever mentioned that to me before. And yeah, so I was looking at it. I kind of just kind of tossed it out like, okay, yeah, whatever. Somebody probably said something, you know. And then more people started sending me messages about, "Hey, when did you move to Canada?" And I'm like, okay. And then even more people started sending me messages about when did I move to Canada, and that's when I kind of went, I need to say something. So apparently someone had started a rumor that I moved to Canada because I was so upset with the American politics and all that kind of stuff, and that's not the case whatsoever. I am still living in Ohio, and I'm never moving to Canada. I don't really care about politics. That's just not what I am. I'm a gamer. That's all I care about. I care about gaming, music, and hanging out with people and enjoying the freedom of hanging out with people. But yeah, it's just weird that people will make a rumor about you because they think it's funny or something like that. Or maybe this person had heard something. I did try to contact the person that made the rumor that I moved to Canada. And just giving you guys a heads up, I have not moved to Canada. I've been to Canada. I went to Niagara Falls once. Beautiful, beautiful place. But I am not planning, nor have I ever planned to move to Canada permanently. I'm very happy in Ohio. I have a house. I have two huskies. I have a pair-wife. I've got a massive PlayStation collection. So that kind of keeps all of my time consistently here in Ohio. There is going to be a short video that I'm going to be putting out here in a few minutes, stating that if people want to do a share play, next Sunday I'm going to be doing a massive share play of the new Resident Evil. So if somebody would like to play Resident Evil and would like to play my copy of Resident Evil on next Sunday, I will allow them to do so. And if they want to stream it, they can. But I'm going to look into trying to stream it and see how it goes. It may not go well. I have to hook up my PVR to try to see if I can record it, and I'll make sure it's okay with anybody that wants to join the share play. But you'll get a chance if you want to actually play the new Resident Evil, which I'm almost done. I'm very far into Resident Evil, and I gotta say it's a lot of fun. Go check out my review and have some fun with that review. It was a blast making that review, even though it's just in my backyard. So, but that's it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys on the next live stream. Until then, keep an eye out for some of the short videos, and I will see you very, very soon. Good night, everybody, or I should say, good morning, everybody. Take care of yourselves and each other. See you later.